Testing. 1, 2, 3. I forgot to turn the mic on. Oh, man, I dropped it. Brand new mic. Drop it on the floor. See how you go. I'll tell you what, for $20, I'm really liking this mic. It's hooked up to my cell phone. Yeah, works out great. Do I still have you? I had to relocate my box here. Can you hear me? Okay, awesome. All right. Well, I've already traced out what I needed to cut out here. I help if I had my gloves. I measured it out, went over, sheared a piece, bent a piece, hemmed it over, and now I'm ready to cut this out. And I thought, what the heck, I'm going to go live. I haven't done that in a while. Perfect. I'm going to have to keep dropping up here to see comments. And bad thing is, on the phone, they don't stay up very long. All right, I'm just going to go ahead and start cutting on this, get this out of the way. Hopefully, I can clean the inside up fairly easy. Oh, yeah, the inside looks good. Perfect. Well, not yet. You know, I do have more extension cords. I ought to hook one up, but I haven't. Hey, we got 8 people watching. 1 like. Hit the like, guys. Hit that thumbs up for me. I'm going to use my favorite undercoating here. I love this stuff. A lot of undercoatings you'll buy, it never hardens. It stays gooey. So if you got to work on it later, like saying you're doing underneath the floorboards or frame or whatever, and you got to work on it, you get your hands covered in black. Yes, unfortunately, we thought it was just going to be pitted. He said just mud it up, but I can't let it go. That's not me. Had a couple holes in it, and the bottom lip was gone on the inside. So, yeah, do it right or don't do it, right? Morning, Andrew. And if you know me, I like getting it the best I can, sealed wise, so you don't have the issues again. I still can't guarantee rust repair, but the more I do to prevent it, the better off we'll be. Yeah, I'll let that cure out a minute. Yeah, back to what I was saying. This undercoating here takes a couple minutes to dry, but when it's dry, it's hard. It's just like paint, you know. Rockers turned out real nice. The inner rockers turned out real nice. He come in last night and we was looking at the door, and he said just clean it up and smooth it out with Bondo. And I said, well, that depends on what we find underneath. I can't just bring myself to fill holes like that. That's not the right way to do it. Well, while we're waiting on that, I'm going to get that rubber flap off the bottom of that door. Hopefully we don't find no surprises there. You know, I know this flap really helps with the noise, but this is the demise of the bottom of these doors because they got these holes, moisture gets in, and this, if it gets behind this, what's going to dry it out? Yeah, this door looks real good. Maybe a little wire wheel up there. What'd I do with? There it is. Maybe a little wire wheel, but it looks like it's pretty solid. Yeah, this one's got a little bit of pitting, but it ain't too shabby. Ain't too shabby at all. Perfect. Still taking it easy on the back, but man, does it feel so much better. Who all we got in here now? Let's see if this is dry enough. Still a little tacky, but I'll give it a couple more minutes. We got 9 in the house. Gonna go over here and get me a cigarette. How's everybody's week going? Mine just keeps getting better and better. I can move. I can work. I can make money. I need to do that. Not dry yet. It looks good though. I'll let that dry a few more minutes. Remember, guys, always disconnect your battery if you go welding on one of these newer vehicles with a computer in them. It's not fun replacing computers. Made my panel this morning. I haven't even to use my fab area, and since I got it all set up, I come in, sheared me a piece. I was going to use that one, but heck, I got a power one right there, so I turned the phase converter on, cut my piece over there, come over here and bent it. Then I hemmed it over. I ain't even had time to get my bead roller hooked back up. I need to get a tipping die. I got a couple small jobs to do. I I did set a battery in this one, but with my back hurting like it was, I have not felt like messing with it. I might see if I can't get this thing fired up maybe late today or something. Tell you what, that's a lot of motor in this little bitty light car. A lot of motor in this one for as light as this car is too. This one, it's kind of on hold right now because of the fundage. I need fundage. I don't have enough fundage, but I did find a 12-bolt posi rear end that's already cut down. I got to get more fundage before they sell it. If I can get the rear end, I got the four link set up. They came in the other day. I just need the rear end so I can get it on all four wheels. Yep, that's right. The lighter you are, the better. The more horsepower, the better. Morning, Chris. Haven't messed with that one much. I need to get back on it. I need to get it going again, get it over, get that transmission taken care of. Hey, Jamie. It's going fine as frog here, buddy. If I can get you up here without shutting you off. This was kind of a spur of the moment live here. If I'd have thought about it, I'd have got the other TV set up so I could see comments. I mean, I guess I could. I guess I could just set it up. I just got to move some stuff and get a longer extension cord, I guess. I might do that. So hopefully everybody's week's going good. I think I'm going to move that other TV over here. Hang tight, guys. My lights are falling. The lights are coming down. I like being able to see the comments while I'm working. Will this cord reach? Maybe. Just maybe. Yes, sir, it did. All right. Move this GoPro charger over to this plug. This TV is a little slow and flashy. All right, let me get this brought up. All right, I think we got her. All right. Get the light put back up there. Drag my water over a little bit closer. Now, what'd I do with my hammer? I gotta have my hammer. There it is. You know what? I should have undercoated the backside of this too. Dag nabbit. Arrgh. Well, I thought we was about ready to start welding. That sucks. Well, in the meantime, nothing better than a cup of coffee, right? Anybody want a nice bike? It's 2005 VTX. I think it's got like 4,500 miles on it. Hasn't been rode much, not much at all. Are you dry yet? Morning, Michael. Been a while. How you been, buddy? Twiddling your thumbs, eh? You should get you some googly eyes glasses for that little puppy you got. Great big old magnifying glasses. That'd be funny. I'm going to leave here black hands again. I keep touching this stuff. Hey, Glenn. Is this mic coming in clear? Like a $19 set of mics for the iPhone on Amazon. I was kind of leery about it, but I didn't have to program it or nothing. Spare parts. Uh, that's plenty dry. Now, if the other part would dry, I'd be in business. Now, the way I did this, I cut my piece and put my hem bend in at 90 degrees, and I slid it up right to the bottom with this panel on here, and then I marked the top. When I cut that line off, so once that's hemmed and I get it up into place, the height will be the same. Now, you better not stop trying, buddy. You got too many people on your back helping. Always got to go forward. Always got to go forward. Amen, Glenn. Amen. Come on now, dry. Usually takes 5 to 10 minutes, depending on how long I put it on. When I did underneath the floors and all that last night, I used a whole can on that, so I'm sure it took a minute. We're both twiddling our thumbs now. Hey, Classic, how you doing this morning? I'm just glad the front door don't need the same thing. It just had a couple bubbles. Clean it down, it'll be good to go. Watch pot never boils. What's that say about undercoating? Come on now. Close enough. It's going to dry. Ah, dang nabbit. Ooh, that was hot. I really should get that other Miller welder set up. Hey, Eric. Have a great day, buddy. Thanks for coming in this morning. How you been, Michael? Quit thinking that way, Vic. Life would be boring without a few challenges. I have so many challenges, it's unreal. And 2 years ago, I had more challenges than I let anybody know. I'm still pushing. I'd rather have challenges than not be able to do anything. Like I said in the premiere last night, yeah, I don't trust my lift with these heavy trucks. That's a problem. Those lifts were designed for 30s style cars. And not, those vehicles didn't have the weight that these have. I need to get me a 2-post. Have a great day, buddy. Thanks for coming in. Well, I'm the same way there, Vic. I've got a buddy that owns Self-Made Fab. If you don't know him, you can look him up on the TikTok, and I think he's on Instagram, on Facebook, all that stuff. But he just built a new building. He's buying all new equipment. I'm supposed to be getting a 2-post hoist off of him. Hopefully that pans out, because that would be real nice. Well, let's see what the backside looks like. Oh, yeah, looks just like it should. Just like it should. I get a lot of people tell me I shouldn't undercoat like that and then weld through it. But you know what? I would rather do that and have that undercoating in between the panels and then come back and touch up later than not have anything in that lip, you know? Those lips are notorious for rusting out. If that window seal lets go or whatever and water gets down in there, there's nowhere for it to go. They got weep holes in there, but they put plugs in them to hold everything in. It's kind of pointless. Kind of pointless if you ask me. Sucks they use old pop cans and whatever they can get to recycle to make these bodies out of. So dang flimsy. And recycled materials. See you, Randy. Have a great day. Recycled materials are so porous, it's no wonder they rust out so quick. And they're thin. You know, when they first started using recycled materials for the vehicles, they used one type of material to remake the sheets. Now it's like, it doesn't matter what it is. It could be mild steel, it could be hardened steel, it could be brass, aluminum. It's all mixed in the same. So I've had it to where I'd be welding and find a spot that was aluminum and it just blows a big hole in it. One tack at a time. Oh, guys, don't do like me. I are a trained professional. Wear your helmet, or at least goggles. I've been welding for 35 years, and half of it's with a helmet. Now, if I was to fire up a bead, that'd be a little different. Letting it cool on its own. Back to twiddling. Yeah, neither one of us expected the bottom of this door to be rotted out like that. It just looked like it was bubbling. But that, like in the chat last night, I can't remember who it was, said they seen bubbles under their paint. Next thing you know, it's a hole. Well, that's the way it is. It likes to rust from the inside out. I was hoping it was due to scratches or something like that, but that way it'd be from the outside. Generally, if it's from the outside, you can catch it before it gets rotten. It's not bad. I still feel it, but it's not bad at all. Taking the Advil. He's going to need a new seal. It's kind of floppy. Oh, yeah, that's cool enough. Back at her. This stuff's so easy to warp. I'll be right back. Well, I thought I had. Where did it go? Where did it go? I just put batteries in it too. I wish I had a TIG. I'd love to do some TIG welding. It's probably been 25 years. I can't find my temperature gun. I just put batteries in it the other day. No, well, it wasn't nothing important. I just wanted to. That's crazy. I just put batteries in that thing and used it one time. And now I can't find it. Yeah, I used to do reproduction parts for tractors. JD battery trays and Alice Chalmer side covers, seat pans, that kind of stuff. I loved it. Fire that TIG up and TIG them up. It just takes so much longer. But when you consider the grind time and that stuff with a wire welder, kind of evens itself out, except for the cost of the grinding materials. How many people we got in here? We got 11 in here and 12 likes. Thank you, guys. We've been going for 50 minutes. And I just noticed that this microphone, the hub part that plugs into my phone, has actually got a charge port. So I was worried about that. Hopefully I got enough battery to get through this. And then the next live that I do, I'll just plug it in and keep it charged while I'm live. That's normally what I do. But I didn't have a mic for the iPhone. Now that I got a mic for the iPhone, it should help a bunch. I'm hoping the sound is clear. I really won't know until I watch it back, but oh yeah, we're good. You listen to some of them guys, they say they'd never touch a car body with a wire welder. But if you ain't got a TIG, you ain't got a TIG. I mean, I'm not saying I'd TIG this because two different thicknesses. It sounds scratchy. Is it because of the welder or is it all the time? Is it better without the mic? This really the first time I've got to play with it. I did a little test video the other day when I got it, but I haven't really it's all the time. Let me unplug this and see if that changes. Does that help? Could be the heater in the background. That's better. No, there's no settings at all on it. It's on or off. And it didn't really come with any directions either. That's the sad thing. So the mic's too scratchy to use. Well, that sucks. I guess I'll just shut it off and put it away. The mic does help. Okay, now I'm confused. I don't know what to think. Everything's clear without the mic. Okay. I might have to get online and see if I can figure out if there's a way to change the way it sounds. And I don't know anything about gains or anything like that, so it's going to be play it by ear. Yeah, I haven't done a live in a while, so I figured it was time. Yeah, there's no app or nothing, according to the paper that came with it. Basically, it just said to plug it in and how to turn it on. I mean, it's, ow, that hurt. It's pretty generic. There ain't no buttons on that. And then this one has just got the power button. It did say you could mute it, but why would you want to mute it? I don't know, I'll have to look at it. Yeah, I wasn't expecting to do all this morning. I figured clean it up and fill a few, rough areas and get to the other side. But everything's set up over here, so I might as well, since I found the holes, might as well fix it, get it done, and then move everything to the other side of the truck. I told him I'm going to paint a pink stripe down the side of it, and he said, "Oh, no, you can't do that." I said, "All right, well, we'll just paint your wheels orange for Vic." He said, "Okay." It's all good as long as you can hear me. Well, I don't like hearing myself, so. I can't stand my accent, voice, whatever you want to call it. could cool it, but when you do that, when that cold air hits it, it does shrink it. Right now, I'm letting it cool on its own. Yeah, it is. It's probably 3/4 of the way done. I got a few tacks in there I gotta hit. When you weld, the heat swells it up. If you let it cool on its own, sometimes it'll go right back where it was originally. If you cool it, it could shrink it and cause a big belly. I always said you can watch your material as you weld it to know whether to shrink it or not. I don't know if it's just me that can see that or what, but you can see it swell up with the heat. When you cool it, you can cool it back down, and sometimes you'll go too far. But you don't want to do that. That puppy getting the best of you, Ben? I don't know what that noise is out there. I keep hearing it sounds like sheet metal or something out back. Now, before I grind it all into live, you guys don't want to hear that. Oh, yeah. All right, there. Sounds like a plan to me. There's that noise again. I don't know what that is. I got my shorter stool since I can't get this up any higher. What I need to do is get my other frame table in here and make it to where I can drive stuff like this up on it. That's another thing you don't have much of is time. Man, that feels really good. I don't feel any warpage in it. Going all the way across like that, it's really easy to warp them. let's I'm sure once I grind this up, I'll find one or two that I got plugged. Maybe 3 or 4. That one will load the top side, not the bottom. I think that's going to be fine as frog hair. Oh. How many peoples we got in here? 17 peoples. Nope. I'm doing bed liner. From this line down front to back. He's got aftermarket bumpers on it. And we're going to bring that line back and then just kind of bring it into the bumper. Because I told him this color is not going to be an easy one to color match. He said, I don't care. The bed's a different color anyways. He likes the functionality. He's not too concerned with, the look. He wants it durable, of course. I'm not sure what you mean. Use lighting, hack, or C. Lightning hack. I don't know what a lightning jack is. So I'm not up on this stuff. Let's see if I can get up here. Will it focus? That's what the plug thingy is. Dope. Is it showing up on the screen? Yeah, there it is. Man, there's a heck of a delay. That's lightning. Yeah, it's a iPhone 13 Pro Max. Now that our phones are paid off, they keep sending me things. Get the, I don't even know what it is now. Hey Nelson, I think the last thing I got was like 16 something. I don't even know, but I ain't buying another one. I'm gonna run this one till it smokes on me. Took me 2 years to pay this stupid thing off. I don't know if you guys want to hear this hard wheel or not. Road Mike. I heard of Road. I heard that name. It's just like, you know, I don't know a lot of that kind of stuff. I've never been around computer stuff my whole life. Yeah, I normally do. Now, I've had a couple of Galaxies. I was stuck on Galaxy before they convinced me to get an iPhone, and I hated the iPhone, the first one. I think the first one I got was a iPhone 10 or 11, something like that, and I hated that thing. That's why in the beginning of my YouTube, all my videos were in time lapse, because there was not enough storage for me to video. Yeah, like the gauges that I just got for the Blue Mule, I've been looking and man, they wanted like 12, 11, 12, $100, 1,300, something like that. I can't afford that. I can't afford to stick that kind of money in gauges. And Adam, I was talking to him, and he sent me a link on Amazon. And sure enough, it's the same gauges I was looking for. That's insane. And dirt cheap. I sold my Dakota Digital gauge set, took that money, and I bought the gauge set that I wanted for the Blue Mule, the all-in-one gauge set for 10 cents, both of them GPS speedometer. I bought that microphone that apparently ain't working right, and two plug charge ports, and the 4-link setup for 10 cents, and still had $30 left over from what I paid or got paid for the Dakota Digital. That's insane. I didn't think those things were worth that much. I've had that one since the mid-90s. Now granted, it's been sitting in the box ever since I got it, up until 3 years ago when I got my truck on the road. But I gotta step around the corner here for a minute, I'll be right back. All right, I'm back. We got 15 in here still. Well, guys, let me know. Do you want to hear this hard wheel grinding, or do you want me to go ahead and close her out? So you went back to a Galaxy. Dad's got the Galaxy, and I was trying to help him figure something out on it. And it's just like going from a Galaxy to an iPhone. It's a learning thing. You got to learn the whole thing over again. I couldn't figure it out. If I get another phone, it's got to have, I've got, what, 250 gig or something like that. It's got to have a lot of memory. 250 is okay, but it'd be nicer if I had a lot more. Adam said he's got like a terabyte in his, and I have no idea how. Looks like I need to get back the neck again. Okay. You know, this is my third iPhone that I've had, and I like this one better than any of them. Honestly, I like it better than the Galaxy that I had, the last one, and it was a good one. I don't know if I would go back to the Galaxy again, just because I know how these work now. Yeah, I couldn't either. If you guys remember when Eric worked for me, he's with our oldest daughter, and they convinced us all into getting one big plan and all that. I won't do that again. That was a nightmare. I'd never go through Verizon again, ever. I don't care, Galaxy, iPhone, or Seashells. You couldn't pay me to go through Verizon again, just like Spectrum. But this one here, it's been a pretty good phone, other than when I had it in my pocket, the hot BB went through the camera. It exploded the processor. The phone was a week old. So the camera doesn't do the best. It does decent, but it doesn't do like it should. Yeah, Verizon, I don't know how they're still in business, because their service sucks. I'm not talking the service. I'm talking if you call them. Yeah. We got rid of Verizon. Well, we got rid of Spectrum for the TV about, I don't know, 5-6 years ago. They come up to the house all the time trying to get us switched back. Yep, nope, ain't happening. Go sucker somebody else into a $500 a month cable bill. We don't even watch TV. Everything we do is on YouTube. Well, guys, I think I'm going to go ahead and close her out, and I'm going to get this thing ground up and get over to the other side. Well, AT&T, now see, you're in Texas, right? If I remember right. A lot of people say they like AT&T around here, but I've also heard a lot of people say that they drop their calls a lot or lose signal. I've been looking pretty hard because I am going to switch. Now that the phones are paid off, I can switch at any time. Idaho. Okay. I don't know why I was thinking Texas. But anywho, I'm going to close this live out, guys, and I'm going to get this ground up, get it ready, and then I'm going to go to the other side. Till the next one, guys, I thank you for coming in and spending a little bit of your day with me. Till the next one, have a blessed day.